My name is Emily, 38 years old. Standing by the window of our small suburban house in a quiet neighborhood in Seattle. The rain taps softly on the glass. Street lights glow through the mist. Kids ride bikes down the street. And I feel this ache in my chest. Like something's missing. My husband Mark is a tech consultant. Always on the road. From San Francisco to New York. Leaving me and our daughter Lily. To fill the empty spaces. 10 years of marriage. Feel like a puzzle with pieces gone. I try to be the perfect mom. The supportive wife. But sometimes the loneliness creeps in. Like fog rolling over the Puget Sound. One rainy evening, as the sky turned gray, I stood in the kitchen, stirring a pot of soup, feeling the weight of another quiet night. Then the doorbell rang. I opened it. And there was Mr. Thompson, our 60-something neighbor, smiling like he carried the sun. Emily, made some apple pie. Thought you and Lily might like a slice. He held out a warm dish. The smell of cinnamon filled the air. Mr. Thompson is a retired schoolteacher. Lives alone across the street. He loves tinkering in his garden. And always brings us little treats. I took the pie. Thanked him with a shy smile. Something about his kindness warmed the cold corners of my heart. Emily. Mark's out of town again. Isn't he? He asked gently, leaning against the door frame. I nodded, trying to laugh it off. Yet, it's just me and Lily. Business as usual. He didn't push. Just gave me a look. Like he understood. More than I wanted to admit. At dinner, Lily dug into the pie. Her eyes sparkling. Mom. Mr. Thompson's pie is the best. She grinned. Crumbs on her cheeks. I smiled. But my heart twinged. Mark's been gone so long. Lily barely mentions him anymore. After dinner, Mr. Thompson stayed, helping Lily with a puzzle. I watched from the couch. Their laughter filling the room. Like music I'd forgotten. This little house felt alive again. Because of him. Emily. Lily's such a bright kid. She's gonna do great things. He said with a warm chuckle. I nodded. But my throat tightened. Lily's growing up. Without her dad around. I try to fill the gap. But it's never enough. Mr. Thompson seemed to sense it. He patted my hand. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're doing more than you know. His words were like a hug I didn't know I needed. From that day on, Mr. Thompson became a constant. Fixing a leaky faucet, reading bedtime stories to Lily. He never overstepped. But his presence was like a lighthouse, guiding us through the fog. I started looking forward to his knocks on the door. One stormy night, the power went out. Lily was scared, clinging to me in the dark. I was fumbling with candles when Mr. Thompson showed up, flashlight in hand. "Emily, let me check the breaker." He fixed it in minutes. The lights flickered back on. Lily hugged him tight. "You're like a superhero," she squealed. He laughed. "Just an old guy with a toolbox." I thanked him, my heart swelling. He was more than a neighbor. He was our anchor. Days turned into weeks. Mr. Thompson joined us for small moments. Lily's birthday, picnics at the park. He'd tell stories of his teaching days. Lily hanging on every word. One evening, as Lily slept upstairs, we sat on the porch, sipping chamomile tea. I asked him, "Mr. Thompson, don't you ever get lonely, living by yourself?" He paused, staring at the rain-soaked street. "Sure. Loneliness comes with the years. But having you and Lily around makes it feel like home." His words hit me hard. I looked away, my cheeks warm. "Emily, you don't have to go through this alone," he said softly. His hand brushed mine. For a moment, I felt safe, like I could breathe again. But I pulled back, scared of what it meant. Tears stung my eyes. He handed me a napkin, his voice gentle. "You're stronger than you think." I couldn't sleep that night. His kindness haunted me. Was it just neighborly care? Or something deeper? I knew I couldn't cross that line. But my heart was already tangled. Then Mark came home, unannounced, standing in the doorway, his eyes cold as the Seattle rain. "Emily, who's this?" He nodded toward Mr. Thompson, who'd just dropped off a casserole. My stomach dropped. "This is Mr. Thompson, our neighbor. He's been helping us." Mark's jaw tightened. "Helping? Looks like more than that." The air turned heavy. Mr. Thompson smiled politely. "Mark, I'm just the guy next door. looking out for Emily and Lily. He left quietly, but I saw the hurt in his eyes. That night, Mark and I fought. "You're my wife," he snapped. "What's going on with you two?" I was furious. "Mark, you're never here. Mr. Thompson's been there for us. Fixing things. Making Lily smile. He's a friend. Nothing more." Mark's eyes softened. But only for a moment. "I just want my family back," he said quietly. I cried myself to sleep, feeling caught between the man I married and the man who cared. Days passed. Mark stayed home more, but the tension lingered. Mr. Thompson kept his distance, only waving from his garden. Lily noticed. "Mom, why doesn't Mr. Thompson come over?" I hugged her. "He's just busy, sweetie." But my heart ached. One day, I went to his house to apologize. He opened the door, smiled like nothing had changed. "Emily, no need to say sorry. Mark's just looking out for you." I teared up. "Mr. Thompson, you've been so kind. I didn't mean to cause trouble." He shook his head. "You and Lily are like family to me. That's all that matters." His words healed something in me. But I knew we had to let him go. Years later, Mark changed. He became the dad Lily needed, the husband I'd hoped for. Our house filled with laughter. But I never forgot Mr. Thompson. His apple pie. His stories. His quiet strength. He was the light in our darkest days. A neighbor who became our family. Do you have someone like that? A person who showed up when you needed them most? Tell me in the comments.